It's showtime. It's showtime. Cast on true. Welcome to the Asa Coalition Show. Welcome to the Asa Coalition Show. We are talking about nothing what make you laugh. We are play the music, then we gonna have a blast. Welcome to the Asa Coalition Show. Welcome to the Asa Coalition Show. We are talking about nothing what make you laugh. We are play the music, then we gonna have a blast. We are talk about the girls and in a belly show top. We are talk about the boys and we the pass of them ass. We are talk about the presidential election. We are talk about the things in the mediation. We are play the music in a rotation. We play the music for give you meditation. We play the music for every occasion. We play the music to make you fuck a Bayesian. Welcome to the Asa Coalition Show. Welcome to the Asa Coalition Show. We are talk about nothing what make you laugh. We play the music, then we gonna have a blast. Welcome to the Asa Coalition Show. Welcome to the Asa Coalition Show. We are talk about nothing what make you laugh. We play the music, then we gonna have a blast. Yes. Welcome to the Asa Coalition Show. Excuse me, got a little cold. This is your host, Cast Out Drew. I'm going to start with the weather. Today in New York, the weather is going to be a high of 80 degrees, bright sunshine. Tonight, mostly clear at 64 degrees. Okay. Now I'm going to go into some news because I know everybody heard about the iPhone 5 unveiling yesterday. The iPhone 5 has a 4-inch screen, a 4-inch touch screen with an 1136 by 640 pixel resolution, and it's A6 chip that's twice as fast as the iPhone 4S. For people that don't know what an A6 chip is, it's a quad-core processor. The iPhone 5 also features a new, smaller connector, improved battery life, and a new eyesight camera. So if you're one of those people who invested in chargers and docks and is thinking about getting the new iPhone 5, you're asked out. Looks like you have to spend more money because the iPhone 5 will not work with your old 4S and 4 and 3GS and all that stuff. The chargers and docks for that. And there was also talking about getting some kind of universal charger that can flip back and whatever between the two, or they're going to be selling that or something like that. The camera takes better pictures in low light. It also records in 1080p video, and the front-facing camera also records in 720p. It's now a 4G LTE phone. Comes in 16, 32, and 64 gigabyte models. It has said to have 8 hours of browsing time, 8 hours talk time, and 10 hours of video playback. The iPhone will be available on September 21st at 8 a.m. and pre-orders will be taken from September 14th, which will be tomorrow, Friday. Apple has said that they are expecting to sell 48 million devices by the end of December. Excuse me. Now we're going to go right over to some stupid crime of the day. The stupid crime of the day. A dumb car thief puts video of his crime on YouTube. That's the headline, okay? Usually criminals hide their crimes, the criminal acts, or try to. But lately, more and more criminals have been putting their crimes on social media. In a recent case, a 23-year-old man who calls himself Ron Gotti posted a video starring himself behind the wheel of a car, showing off a 9mm pistol and an assault rifle, then firing a .45 automatic out the window of the car while the vehicle is in motion. He also alerted Facebook users that the video was up and ready for viewing. Sorry for my stuttering. Ron Gotti, who is already in jail for crashing a stolen vehicle, now faces charges of possession of a stolen vehicle, burglary, burglary, and I'm not sure I'm saying that right, burglary, and 2 counts of firearm theft. Talk about a fucked up day for this guy. He went from stealing cars to shooting guns out of windows and stealing guns. What the hell? What happened to these people these days, you know? Like, people usually hide their crime. Now, people take pride in their crime. They have to show it off. It's like they have this sense of approval, like they need approval or something. I don't know. It's like they need approval. But, you know, that's just crazy right there. You know, I've been seeing that more and more. Like the guy right here in New York or something like that, I'm not really sure, a couple months ago, robbed a bodega, or as we say in the streets, the corner store. And he, yeah, and he robbed them for like $5,000. Then he posted a picture on Facebook with him counting the money, and then he put in his comment section, he put that he'll do anything he have to do to get that paper. Steal, rob, you know, kill. You gotta do what you gotta do to get that paper, you know. Which is, I don't know, is wrong with the mentalities of these people who've putting the crime onto the world of view and think the police. Everybody has computer. Your friend have a computer, the police have them too. It's like they don't think about that. The police have them too. You know. Just like the guy on the Judge Judy, his ex-girlfriend is suing him for the $5,000 she gave him to buy a car. Cause that's the only reason why they break up. He never brought the car from his uncle's friend selling a car, and the whole case going on for like a half an hour. Took over like one show, and he said she never gave him no money to buy anything, and he was being him and the guy who was selling the car, and she said she never met the guy, and da 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 da. The judge was about to just throw the whole case out, dismiss it or whatever, because the girl had no proof. The girl goes to her phone, brings up his Facebook page, and showed to the judge. She like, that's his Facebook page, the Judge Judy. He put the picture of her giving him the $5,000, and he put the picture of her giving him the 5 Gs. Because his defense wasn't she never gave it to me, she gave it as a gift or whatever, or she gave it to me as a gift and whatever. His defense is he never touched the money, he never seen it, she never gave him 5 Gs. Yet, he has a picture on his Facebook page, her giving him $5,000. He could have removed that shit at any time. He left it up there, even the day of court. Then he has a picture, then he has another picture of him counting the money and showing it off and all this bullshit. Dumbass. Real dumbass. You know, at least if you're gonna steal from your girl, at least do it right. I'm not encouraging you to steal from your woman, but do it right. Okay. Now I'm gonna go right over to my boy Shano, Citizen Shane. Look him up on Facebook, Citizen Shane. He saw a few movies this weekend, and he did a review on them. One of them was his Possession. This is a pre-recorded review that I did from my phone last night with Shano. So let me go and let you listen to the review. Here's the movie review with Shano.
First movie I saw, Possession, wasn't as scary as I thought it would, because the same director who directed Drag Me to Hell, Sam Raimi, directed Possession. It's a different take on the whole possession thing, because the thing about this film, it's not a ghost really inside you, it's an actual person inside you trying to take over your body, which I thought was cool, which I thought was a different take on the whole thing. But the movie didn't start getting scary until the end, which is okay. But there was too many, like, jump scares, trying to, like, you know, there was no suspense or to make it terrifying or anything. The movie was more dramatic than anything. But until the end, where shit got real, and you were like, oh shit. And it's not really a Christian-based possession movie. This is all in Judaism. There's even a guy who does the exorcism chanting in Hebrew, which I thought was different. I thought that was cool. But it wasn't as scary as I thought it was. When I think possession movie, I want to see head spinning, green vomit. I want to hear people talking about your mother sucks cock in hell, shit like that. Like, possession, like, I thought, you know, thought shit was going to get real, but, if I was to say, I would give it like 3 stars. Because if you're in that genre as a film, you need more than jump scares and drama and 30 minutes of horror to really, you know, even be in the top 10 possession films. Next film I saw was Cold Light of Day. Garbage. Script was horrible. They don't know what they want to do. I think they're just doing this film to introduce the new guy who's going to be Superman, and I think this movie failed. If you want to see, what's his name, Henry Cavill in a good movie, see him in Immortals, because he kicked ass in that shit. Whole Light of Day is just a guy looking for a briefcase. You don't even know what's in the freaking briefcase. They never show you. All you know is he gets the briefcase, kills a bunch of people, and the movie. You don't even know what the hell's going on. So, let me see. How much would I give that? I'll say 2.5. I'll just give them that. They should get lower, but 2.5 out of 5 stars just for the effort. That movie was garbage anyway. You know what? Fuck it. 1.5, because the story was shit. The acting was horrible. If this guy's gonna be Superman, he needs to come better than this, man, because Superman ain't no bitch.
All right. That was Shano with the movie review of the week. Because, you know, yeah. Now, I want to go into a topic here today. Backstabbing families. You know, you know, a friend of mine, you know, recently, you know, her and her grandmother is in this whole big, you know, feud right now. Just because, you know, I guess, long story short, aunt was over, aunt was leaving, aunt said good night, she didn't hear aunt, she didn't say it back, aunt called grandmother the next day, tell her she's rude, she didn't tell her good night, or it was the same night, something like that. Her father came over, and came over to the grandmother's house, started arguing with her, you know, because the girl just came home from work or whatever. I don't understand if it was the same day the next day, but her, you know, her father came over, there's all in her face, you know, they kicked her out of the house, took her keys away, all of this just because somebody didn't say good night. Like, seriously? You know, I've seen somebody get their ass whooped just because they didn't tell somebody else good morning. But I mean, they go to the length of they're trying to get her fired. They go into her job trying to fire her. Her father went to her boss yesterday, telling her boss he should fire her, and the boss said no, you cannot do that. She's a good worker, you know. And then he started telling the boss that her green card is fake and and which is a whole bunch of crap, you know. And it's becoming a thing that it shouldn't, you know, from some very spiteful people that's supposed to be your family, and her grandmother's, you know, calling her a bitch, and she's gonna kick her ass, kick her down in the street, calling her a skinny bitch and a whore, and her cousins and aunts and them all, you know, her aunts' kids and them texting her, telling her she's a bitch and a slut, and you know, it's gotten to the shit that it shouldn't even get to, just because, like, how do I go from good morning to calling you a bitch, you know, and you know, and for a grandmother, an old woman like this, to act like, you know, like she's one of these young people in the streets going to kick you, man. You literally you're trying to get this girl fired and stuff, you know. And the thing is, the grandmother's moving today of all things. She's moving upstate. She don't have to deal with her no more. You know, they're holding back her clothes. They want to give her clothes. They're trying to send her home so she can't come back and take away her green card. You know, I've advised her she's 19, and even if they can't, she has a ring, she have to give it to him, and even if she give it to them, she just go back to she could go down to the office and just tell them she lose it or whatever, and pay the 3 something, and she get another one. Just avoid it. I told her just, you know, just to end the shit, and instead of prolonging it, don't even text them back when they text you back, because these young people, they'll come and then, you know, fight you your job, and your boss will have no choice, you know. Because after what her father did yesterday, she had to end up telling her boss her business. She's trying to keep it away from her job, but, you know, that's the thing. I don't let my family know. I let some of my family know where I work, but that's it. I don't let, and I have family that's just like that, and I cut them out of my life. I cut them like cancer. Get the fuck out of my life. Don't need